Alright. So, we ended last stream about 20 minutes ago. Because I was afraid we weren't going to be able to finish what we were doing. Before we hit that 12-hour mark. Because we were at like 11 hours and 35 minutes already. So, we came down here looking for Nadia. And just let me throw my party together here. Because we got reports of a bunch of monsters being killed by needles, which is Nadia's weapon. Oh, get rid of that. Only it was a trap. Ashen led us into a trap. Ashen from Heiyue, the girl that Aaron grew up with, and she is apparently super pissed at. Oh, pissed is putting it lightly. Whatever happened, she believes that. She believes that Van and Aaron betrayed her. It's so badly that she decided to have them killed. And she succeeded. And time rewound. They were killed by ninja stars. And so while we were looking into what might have happened to make Ashen act this way, we ran into Shizuna, who said that the rest of Ikaruga's off doing something behind her back. So it might be Ikaruga that's backing up Ashen here. So Shizuna's coming with us. But even if it's not Ikaruga, she's got her unclouded eye. There's no way they're going to kill her. So we're going to get to the bottom of this one way or another. So far, the only person canonically in the story that's been able to put so much as a dent on this girl is like my party, Kashim and Gao Lang, and that's it. So, and like my party is that's her letting us go. It's not because we actually beat her. As for why I'm killing these enemies, there's a special quartz that you get for killing 5,000 enemies, I think. Yeah, Azazel. Interesting how that door stayed open after time rewound. Damn, she's so fast. It's crazy. Not that I am complaining. Not even slightly. Actually, maybe I do want Strike 2 on him. Actually, maybe I want Strike 3 on her.
剣に誓って。切り裂け、かかってください。続いて静めさん、例の方。さあ崩るぞ、任せたよ。光、刻め。おそ松様でした。静奈さん、負けられないわね。
What do I have on him?
任せてもらおう。
Critical rate, physical damage, speed. I see. No wonder she's so fast. I wonder how Kurogane is going to react to having their princess show up with Van. This is going to be entertaining.
毎度あり。必要なもんがあったら言うてや。おきに。
Well, well, well. You can already sense it, huh? One thing at a time, though. Yeah. We're here, Ashen, just like you wanted. So cut the crap and show yourself.
まさか、私だと気づいた上でやってくるなんて。どうやら死ぬ覚悟はできているみたいね。
Might want to check your math on that. I know that you're still hung up on what happened with Sao. But what I don't get is how that justifies taking it out on us.
よくもそんな風に。あの人のことを、サオのことを。
So it really was about that.
あなたたちが殺したっていうのに
What? Say that again? What is she talking about? Sao's not even dead in the first place. Don't take me for a fool. Van Arkwright, Aaron Way. Back on Nemeth Island, you exploited Sao for all he was worth. In the end, you pushed all the blame on him, then killed him to keep his mouth shut. When did that happen? I don't think this is just a misunderstanding. It would seem that Miss Liu has her own version of the facts, one she is thoroughly convinced of. That can't be possible. Or is it? Get a grip already, damn it! You're beyond forgiveness. I will have my revenge. Oh, she's serious.
そこの二人も気配が丸見えかな
No! I knew you'd come in handy, but damn. The Divine Blade of Silver, she's on another level entirely.
さてそろそろ姿を見せなよ黒金
姫、何故邪魔を
聞きたいのはむしろこちらなんだけどねなぜ勝手な真似をしているんだい
You're in trouble, buddy.
なるほど。姫には通達がなかったと存じますが、この依頼は棟梁直々の命によるもの。それでも邪魔立てなさるのであれば、命を賭して使命を果たすのみ。
Well, isn't this something? I thought they were being controlled, but their chi is flowing freely, which means... So, the Divine Blade of Silver is against us too? In that case... Huh? Her aura. There it is. The source of what's warping them. That power. It's the Crimson Grendels. You gotta be shitting me. She's corroding the space around her. Long lie.
この場所は滝行で訪れた論来幕府
ファンターレンたちとの話にも出てきたけど、どうやらこれは定常の仕組みを利用しているみたいだ。
何でもありだな。まさかアシェンの未練がこの場所を引き寄せたってのかよ。
来たれあやかし我が命に従いて目の前の敵を撃て
Oh. Yako Nue, the Witching Spectre.
東方由来の幻獣前にも戦ったヌエですね
姫、拙者も全力をもって使命を果たさせていただきます。
Good luck.
面白いならこちらも相応の力で答えるよ
全員気張っていくぞ。
何としても抑え込むわよ気をつけなさい
姫相手といえど下がれませぬ。
ブーストチャンス
Okay, so the clones are weaker. Okay. Got it.
いい調子だ
しだ。そうだそうだ、任せた。リゼット。
コバルトカーテン展開。こちらの手番だ。
ガンガン行くぞ。役目のためならば。
続いて静香さん、例の方。エレイン決めろよ。
役目のためならば。
援護するよ。光勝ち切る。
こちらの
The
番だ。
name with so many status effects. Wait.
役目のためならば。終わりだ。砕けろ。任せた。リゼット。
このまま攻めるわよ。いい調子だ。
ごめん。
いい感じだね。
ガンガン行くぞ。
She doesn't have an impede, unfortunately.
受けてたと。
ここが攻め時かと。
受けてたと。
続いて静香さん。やるよ。スクローフェイス。勝機。
受けてたと。手強い。手強い。
速攻よ。続いてバイ。
Fun now.
消えろよ。いい調子だ。ここが攻め時かと。
受けてたと。
させません。こちらの手番だ。レース開放。
Spell this boss, first of all.
見切れるかな。
俺、呵責だ。こちらの番だ。受けてたと。
Blinded.
いい調子だ。おまけだよ。この機は逃しません。
Done. Perfect.
ここが攻め時かと。フォローいたします。速攻よ。お願い、お任せあれ。光、やはり断ち切る。うん、いい感じだね。連機解放。
ガンガン行くぞ。
始めるとしようか。つくよに舞う我が太刀は巨にして実。そこだ奥義霊月一戦。ブーストゲージのせいだぞ。決めろよな。
こっちだ。そらそら。
許さない。
Engine arrow.
光断ち切る。リゼットさんアクセスブートアップ。こちらの手番だ。このまま押し切る。
おまけだ。
させません。負けられない。
ガンガン行くぞ。
決めれば影色フェンサー。
チャンスだ。
この機は逃しません。
ガンガン行くぞ。
このまま攻めるわよ。甘い。崩れた。うん、いい感じだね。このまま攻めるわよ。
ガンガン行くぞ。
ここが攻め時か。続いて
いいぜ。終わりだ。ケロケロ。
いかがか。続いて
了解だ。
It's crazy how fast she is.
決めろよダン。
God damn it.
続けエレイン。
ここです。
The place code upgraded to what? Impressively done. The crimson corrosion's thinning out. Our surroundings have returned to normal. Now's our opportunity to bring her back to her senses. Got it. Ashen, pull it together, would you? Just listen to what you're saying. Do you seriously think we murdered Sao? Since when was that prick the type to just roll over and die on someone else's terms? Aaron. Looks like we're just a small push away on this end too. Stand still, Kurogane. She cut out the corrosion. You could do that? This katana is specially made for exorcisms. Not a 1-to-1 for this situation, but close enough. I doubt I could have tried it out against anyone but Kurogane, though. If I'd been off by even a hair, it would have sliced his soul right out. Okay.
姫、そのまま切り捨ててくれても構わなかったものを。
Surely you don't mean that. Well, luckily for him, it worked out perfectly. Though I think Ashen still needs an extra nudge. Looks like it.
そんなことを言っても、現にゾウはいないじゃない。だったら、私の前に連れてきなさいよ。
If it were that easy, we already would have. And he's gonna show up on his own.
私をお呼びになりましたか
Oh, swell. Just how much of this did you see coming?
あくまでたまたまですよ。皆さんの噂を耳にしたもので。
なあ、そもそも目的なしに首都に立ち寄ることもないからな。
ゾウ、本当にゾウなのね。よかった。それじゃあ全部嘘だった。
From who?
あなたが死んだことも、ルーケから出奔したことも。
Still deluding herself? About that, Ashen. Regrettably, Lady Ashen, I have indeed made my departure from the Liu family. Additionally, I have one further report to make to you all. Just the other day, all 6 families, aside from the Lius, have recognized the establishment of the Li family. I notified both Yen and Fan Lu of this development not too long ago. I, Fen Li, also known as Gao Lang, shall act as the new head of household. So that was your express purpose for coming to Edith, huh? So you finally made your choice, huh? It was the natural conclusion after gauging the capabilities of this man I call my brother. Each of us will exploit the other's position and circumstances, all while poised to cut them down in their sleep if need be. Occupying the seat of family head under such conditions will be stimulating beyond a doubt. All the better to slake my thirst. Great. As if the syndicate didn't have enough whack jobs in charge. But perhaps it's that very quality that allows one to stand at the helm of their family. You might be right about that.
家の最高、心よりお祝いを申し上げます。ガウラン様、いえ、フェンリー様。ルー家の娘、アシェンとして、1000年の友好と共栄を願わせてください。
ほう。愛わかった。こちらこそ、改めて貴家の繁栄を願わせてもらおう。アシェン・ルー殿。
ありがたきお言葉。そしてツァオ殿、どうかフェンリー様を末永くお支えください。
かしこまりました、アシェン様。いいえ、アシェン殿、この先 立場は異なりますが、共にヘイユエを盛り立ててまいりましょう。
これで一件落着ってか。
Is it? Who?
ここまでが全てやつだ。
Yeah, but
だが
貴様、何の了見で。
うるせえ、部外者は黙ってろ。そう、あんたはやっぱとんでもねえな。さすがは俺が一目置いて慕ってきた博覧竜。アシェンのことを見捨てたようでいて、裏ではちゃんと気にかけていて、今まさにこんな状況を作った上で立ち直らせちまうんだからな。
何のことでしょう。仮にそうだとして問題でも。
he's had that coming for a long time.
終わりだろ。身内、いや家族としての話ならな。あんたは今回の件でアシェンのことを泣かせに泣かせた。俺の幼馴染でありルー家の娘であり、それに何よりあんたにとっても大切な身内だったはずの娘をだ。
それは
そう。
10年以上にもわたる付き合い、その絆が紛れもなく本物であることはあんただってごまかせねえはずだ。にもかかわらずあんたは自らにとっても大切な存在であるはずのアシェンのことを傷つけた。そのけじめをつけねえのはありえねえ。そうじゃねえのか、サオリ。
なるほど。それがこの手痛い一撃というわけですか。
そういうことだ。今一度その味を噛みしめろよ。
ええ、そうさせてもらいますよ。大きくなりましたね、アーロン。キリンジの名に恥じないくらいは。
言ってろ。
ラシューの勝敗を今後は期待させてもらえそうだな。
だからいいんだよ、その肩書きは。
大丈夫ゾウ、かなり痛そうだけど。
いいえ、これ式の痛み。アーロンに言われてしまうでしょう。お嬢様が感じた痛みに比べれば大したことはないと。
確かにそうかもね。
本当にこれからのヘイユエが楽しみです。アーロンはともかくフェンにアシェン様もどうかさらなる成長を遂げてこの私を大いに脅かしてください。それが付き人ツァオリーの最後の望みです。
そう、望むところよ。こう見えて私も諦めは悪い方だからね。いつかあなたが予想だにしない手を打って嫌でも無視できないようにさせてみせるわ。
そうですか。それは楽しみです。
一時はどうなることかと思ったけど。
ああ、ようやく区切りがついたな。
No.
たく つ青じゃねえが。気づかねえところで大きくなりやが
Are you guys forgetting? Yeah.
ゲネシスが何
Oh,
何か光って
she's got one of the Genesis.
これって
Huh. Well then. Costume for Shizuna?
素晴らしい成果ですね。評価ランク更新させていただきます。
おう、もらっておくぜ。
240 for the next one. Red hair increases CP gained when receiving damage by 500%. Oh.
は、完璧じゃねえか。わかってんじゃねえか。
All right. Several hours later, having sorted out the situation with Ashen, the group returned to Old Town. After grabbing a late dinner at Montmartre, they finally settled down for some much-needed rest. Second Genesis. This wasn't how I expected to get it back. Yeah, it's definitely not a fake either. Does that mean this was all just another case of a Genesis going haywire then? No. Ace did this. I don't think it's that simple. If I remember right, this unit had the ability to manipulate vital forces. Hard to imagine that it could pull off the things we saw this time around. I concur. Consider the way Miss Liu and the others had been corrupted. It had that crimson asswife's handiwork written all over it. Yes, the Genesis was probably being used as a point of origin. As for that corrosive power the Crimson Grendel has, it must have been strengthened after the 8th Genesis was reassembled. And now it's able to wear away at past memories. When that happens, the target's perception gets rewritten, the way Ashen's was. So basically, it can alter what people remember. At least, that's what we're speculating. Sorry, but I'm drawing a blank on everything that happened. Before I knew it, the only thought I had in my mind was revenge. My circumstances were similar. I acted as if ordered by my chieftain, and so harbored no qualms with my mission. Perhaps we were under the influence of a highly sophisticated technique, one capable of rewriting our perceptions. It was as if we were being shown a possibility that could have come to pass. Okay. So a different timeline. Whatever the case, we could say for sure that an unidentified phenomenon is at work here. It could be a sign that our high-risk offenders are making a move again. The Crimson Grendel and Garden Master. At this point, we need to... I saw a black aura coming up over to the... like behind Van there. Who could that be? Sorry, but our office hours are long over. Shizuna. That voice. The Divine Blade of Silver. I half expected her to come. But what for?
やあ、さっきぶり。改めて日中の礼を言いたくてね。それと一つお願いがあってきたんだ。
A deal? Here comes that sinking feeling again.
今回の一件、イカルが副長としても捨ておけなくてね。何せあんなイレギュラーな形でルカたちを使われてしまったわけだし、落とし前をつけさせてもらうためにもしばらく協力させてもらうよ。
Nice.
今日のお礼も含めてね。
Oh, brother. I should have seen this coming. Hey, look at the bright side. We couldn't ask for a better helper. Agreed. Her combat skills leave nothing to be desired, and her unclouded eye will surely serve us well. She'd be a valuable asset considering what lies ahead. Just so we're clear here, this ain't gonna be like the time you helped us out in Langport. If you're in for the long haul. And it's our way or the highway. Got it?
ああ、もちろん。それで構わない。
Yeah? Then, in that case, welcome aboard. Happy to have you with us again. Cool. Now that our surprise guest is settled in, let's get back to the topic at hand. To recap, it's plain to see that the enemy's exploiting the Genesis for their own twisted gain. That's why we need to recover the rest of them as quickly as possible. Yes, there are still 6 units unaccounted for. Going by our progress today, this is going to take us a long while. In that case, we'll want to be prudent with our itinerary from here on out. Good call. We're going to be pressed for time no matter what. So let's try to get our agenda mapped out by the end of the night. Do we even have a lead to go off of? That's the question. Has the guild caught on to anything? In a manner of speaking, we've received word that the remnants of those anti-immigration terrorists, the True Grievance Brigade, are mobilizing. They were the ones who hid out in Aramis. Whoa, that's some pretty alarming news. Yeah, might pay off to poke around a bit. Around about it. That said, I've got another possible lead. A letter came in while we were out. Really? Who from? My master, if you could believe it. Burgard. A letter from Burgard. The timing's uncanny. Makes me curious what the old fogey has to say. So, what'd he write? Let me read it out loud for you. To Van and the rest of Arkride Solutions, I hope this message finds you well. It has come to my knowledge, albeit only in bits and pieces, that a number of peculiar incidents have recently transpired in the Republic. Unfortunately, due to extenuating circumstances, I will be unable to visit in person. Nevertheless, I am compelled to put my concerns to paper. It would seem these convoluted events are occurring in quick succession, but while the situation may appear chaotic, there is undoubtedly an overarching narrative at play. However, it cannot be found by scrutinizing each individual element. Instead, you must step back and adopt a broader perspective. In chess, one must watch not the pieces, but the board. So too, should you make another effort to see the bigger picture. If I notice anything myself, I will have my disciples inform you. Know that I have every confidence in your ability to overcome this. Till next we meet, Burgard's the man. Damn, Gramps. His advice is so spot on, you'd think he was spying on us. It's oppressive, to say the least. And he makes a fair point about seeing the bigger picture. Things have definitely been in a jumble since Nemeth Island. Sorry about the yawn. We've left a lot unsolved. Taking the time to reassess it all might lead us to an epiphany. Not just in regard to our enemy's motives, but with what happened to Ashen today too. I think it'd be well worth the effort. So, what's our plan for tomorrow then? Our options are either to investigate the remnants of the True Grievance Brigade, or follow Mr. Zeman's suggestion and review the mysteries that have arisen thus far. Let's see. Oh. Well then. Think we'll look into the True Grievance Brigade first because those assholes held a school hostage. I say we check out the anti-immigration group. Sounds like a plan. Great. Then let's pack it in for tonight. We've got a busy day in store. March 21st, 12:09, 8 a.m. Alright, time to get this workday started. Like we decided last night, we're going to be looking into what those anti-immigration radicalists are up to. The True Grievance Brigade. Since appearing at Aramis, their remnants have reportedly been lying low around the city. Ashen's mind got straight up rewritten by that Crimson Corrosion crap. We need to keep an eye out in case these guys go through something similar. Yes, but even if nothing abnormal happens, that doesn't make them any less dangerous. We can't allow them the freedom to commit another act of terror. Then I guess we'll just have to ask around town about them while we work through our 4 SPGs. That's a sensible approach, but where should we start gathering information? Naturally, anti-immigration radicalists would want to target the immigrant population. Does that bring anything to mind? For people from the Central East, we could try asking around the temple in Riverside. Father Mansur should be in the loop on that front. A fine idea for Rita. As for the Eastern residents, Heiyue would be the go-to source for any particulars. Their internal issues have been tearing them apart, but that jackass Sao's done a bang-up job patching things back together. We could probably find out what's what from Mao over at Kaiyunge. You're talking about that popular Eastern restaurant in the Tyrell district, right? It's not the same as Far Eastern cuisine, but the food's great and the menu's enormous. That gives us 2 spots, but it wouldn't hurt to hit up a few more. While we're at it, why don't we check in with everyone's favorite neighborhood anti-immigration protester? The one who's always in front of the station? I think his name was Jacobin. Though I don't recall seeing him around lately. He may have learned his lesson after what happened at Arasion. Then we'll just have to settle for what the cops stationed around the area could tell us. That's as good a place to start as any. Let's get the show on the road. The last time you had me on for a 4 SPG was in Langport, so I'm raring to go. Just don't have too much fun with it. We gotta be on our guard more than ever. Hey there, Arkride. Hermes here. Long time no see. I finally got my moonlighting out of the way, so the courier business is back up and running again. Give me a call if you ever need anything, and I'll make the drop in no time flat. Order delivery option is now available from the desk in Van's office.
そんじゃ心当たりは当たりつつ掲示板も回っていくぞ。
命令されるのは新鮮だね。了解だよ。社長だな。
Don't know, huh? Okay. Oh, what was that reward that we got? Shoot. Red hair. Okay.
メンテナンスモードに移行したわよ。シャードスキルが更新されたわ。
ここでニュースをお伝えします。こんにちは。タイレル通信がお送りするニューストピックです。今年より一般販売が始まったティーフォンの首都圏の普及率が 10% を超えたことがベルヌ社より発表されました。この普及率は当初の予定を上回っており、これに伴い政府とともに動力ネットの拡張についても協議する方針です。ここでお天気の情報をお送りします。
はい、ガルバード共和国各地のお天気をお伝えします。本日の首都イーディスはあいにくの雪模様となってしまいましたが、午後には回復しそうです。明日からは再び気温も上がり始め、南部の早いところではクローブの花が来週末にも見頃を迎えそうです。
ありがとうございました。続いては交通情報です。
カルバード道路交通情報センターよ。
Right.
交通
The
情報を
Z1
お伝
race
え
is
し
supposed to happen today.
Z1 グランプリの影響のため、イーディス市内は首都高を含め道路全域が混雑している状況です。随時交通管理局からの情報が入り次第、最新情報をお届けしますので、お出かけになられる方はご注意ください。
交通情報でした。
オーダーをどうぞ。
Are you trying to tell me all this time I haven't even had her best weapon? Get God. And oh Lord, no wonder. So, doesn't look like there's any new equipment at the shops in Edith, if that's any thing to go by. Also, doesn't look like there's any new shard tokens. Okay. So there's something I have to see in Old Town. Down Riverside, Station Street, Tyrell. Interesting. Well, if it isn't our delinquent tenant, your gang gets bigger every time I see you. Yeah, well, it's not like I asked for it. I apologize for any commotion. And I'm sorry I didn't stop here for breakfast. Just get a load of that aroma. Catch me in a good mood and maybe I'll treat you. By the by, didn't y'all get invited to the Z1 Grand Prix? Yeah, well, that Comet clown sent us 3 tickets. And Yume here said she just had to see it. That's right, we'll be closing up shop as soon as the morning crowd is gone. So, if you'd like to order something, now's the time. Duly noted. Something the matter, Yume's? It's nothing. Anyway, did you know today's race is the finals? That means it's gonna be extra fast. It's a little scary, but I still can't wait. I could definitely understand why you might find it frightening. You ask me, that just adds to the thrill. I've only ever seen them from behind a screen, but it's probably nothing compared to watching in person. Well, either way, this one's capping off a whole year's worth of races, so it's bound to be extra special. Yeah, I'd have nabbed a seat in the stands too if things weren't the way they are. But hey, don't let that stop you folks from enjoying yourselves. Oh, we plan on it, believe you me. Wouldn't be worth the lost business otherwise. You take care out there, everyone. See you later. We'll just be on our way then.
しかしあの頑固親父がレースを見に行くとはね。
マクシム様の地道な努力が実ってきたのかもしれませんね。さて。
Something's going on with Yume? Don't tell me she's got one of the Genesis. Oh man, I'm super out of it lately. Huh. Can't even remember what I just read. My, are you that worried about Harry? You should have just gone with him to the Grand Circuit. Mom, I told you I'm fine. It's just that Harry had a really sad look on his face this morning. I mean, he's usually so energetic all the time. Oh, is that right? I wonder when she'll start to realize. It's always the people right under our noses, isn't it? Oh, I suppose it couldn't hurt to give a few hints every now and then. Meddling mother. She denies it every chance she gets, but Sheena's always keeping an eye on Harry. She could be a little awkward about expressing her feelings, though. Well, I won't be butting in, that's for sure. I can only cheer her on in the meantime. Harry's been staying with us for a little while, but he had a really sad look on his face this morning. Kinda threw me off, honestly. Thought maybe it'd make me feel better if I spent some time with my mom, but... I was just about to close up shop so we could start heading to the circuit. Yume said she wanted to see the race, so I guess we've got no choice, really. At least I'll get to keep an eye on Paulette and that scoundrel. Speaking of which, can you believe he actually had enough sense to set aside 3 tickets for us? Guess I gotta hand it to him for that. Sounds like he got it rough. What's rough about it? I just want to watch a race with my family, that's all. Whatever. Like I said, we're closing shop. If you got any more orders you need to make, do it now or not at all. I wanted to finish a few errands before the race. That's the whole reason I was trying to head out early. So if you want to order, you better do it quickly. Well, there were a couple of things I had my eye on. Are you seriously hungry right now? Actually. Let's eat this so that we can make it. There we go. That one restores the most EP out of anything party-wide. You know, I'm actually feeling kind of nervous about the finals today. Something's going to happen at the Grand Prix, I guess. But I'm not about to let it get to me. I told Maxim I'd watch him race, and that's what I'm gonna do. Don't let anything get in your way today either, you guys. We'll be closing up shop soon, so we can head to the race. Are you all on a job right now? There's a few more of you than usual today. Well, if anyone's hungry, we're still taking orders for the moment. Let me know if there's something you'd like. Oh. New recipe. Rosette. Learned it. Okay. Let's go cook that. Dude, that heals almost 7,000 HP. That's crazy. Right. Plus 250 max HP for the entire party. Cool. Snowing. Oh. Oh. I don't think I've seen the ground wet like that before. Has Shizuna met? Yes, she has. So she's probably got some idea of what's going on. I can't remember if they met before, but they definitely met at Nemeth Island. I've got a really bad feeling about today. For someone like me, someone who's mastered the shadow martial arts, to feel such a chill down her spine. Actually, I think that chill you're feeling is because it's kind of cold outside. You might just be right about that. Please remember to take proper precautions in cold weather. Oh, thank you. I'll be sure to. You know, now that I think about it, maybe I didn't actually master the shadow martial arts after all. Yeah? Maybe keep the bragging to the realm of possibility, alright? You got a lot of sprightly old people around here, huh? I did have a bad premonition, though. Or maybe it was all in my imagination? Ah well, I just hope this snow stops falling soon. You had another run-in with the police? You good for nothing. I have enough problems to fix around here. That's why I'm apologizing now. At least you'll have some time before everything hits the fan. And don't call me a good-for-nothing, says the woman who's been a con artist for the past 50 years. I'll call you whatever I want, good-for-nothing. If you got a problem with it, then maybe you should try being a law-abiding citizen for once. Why does this old biddy think she's so much better than me? They sound so angry. Pretty sure I've seen that old lady in the Blacklight District before. That's not surprising. She was caught acting as the ringleader for a group of scammers recently. She seems awfully familiar with Jin. I wonder what their relation is. Really looks like that scolding's getting to her. And right after I'd gotten out of jail, too. What a pain in the rear. Why'd she have to make my life so difficult all the time? What is it? If you want to buy something, make it quick. Can't you see I'm trying to knock some sense into this hoodlum? Eddie? What? What? So, you're manning the store today, huh? That's unusual. What, you think I'm doing this because I want to? See, my stall's really been taking off lately. That's why I figured I should take some time off to give the old lady a hand with her shop. So I come by to give her the news and she runs off to who knows where. I could have been raking in the cash today. She mentioned something about meeting up with a friend of hers while she was halfway out the door, like she couldn't find some other time to do it. You know, you may talk a big game, but the fact that you haven't left yet tells a different story. You're such a good son. I already told you it's not like that. Can't you see I'm being taken advantage of? Uh-huh. Where'd she even run off to anyway? And who's this friend of hers? Huh. Well, she'll be getting a stern talking to when she gets back, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm sure she will. Uh-huh. What am I going to do? I didn't expect it to turn cold so quickly. I'll have to put the flowers somewhere warm tonight, and maybe I should water them a little less as well. At least we still have customers in this weather. I guess the demand for flowers never withers, huh? I just need to make sure they could take them home in good shape. It'll be a good chance to show off my botany skills.
どうしましょうか。ぜひまた来てくださいね。確認いたしましょう。
Monster in the Merhen Garten 3. Hey, so, we found another weird one in the garden. Word of caution though. When I scanned it, the only thing that showed up was question marks. You'll take care of it for us, right? As always, feel free to use the terminal in Rosette's room to get the job done. Thank you, thank you. Well, we should go take care of that before we go anywhere else. So that'll be quick and easy. We welcomed a new neighbor to Old Town recently. She's still quite young, but her art is magnificent. I've been meaning to introduce myself, but we always seem to miss one another. I wonder if she's avoiding me. Maybe I offended her somehow? Well, I won't give up. She can't hide from me forever. She still has to come to Sunday school, doesn't she? Oh, right. I heard Aramis was sending out their entrance exam results today. It's all Curtis has been talking about lately. I can't help being a little worried for him. I really hope he makes it in. So do I. Is that so? Well, I'm glad to hear Bishop Orwell's in good health. Yes, I agree. You know, he really does think the world of you. I'm sure he'd be more than pleased for you to join us at the cathedral. While I certainly appreciate the invite, I'll unfortunately have to decline. I have a duty to the people of Old Town, after all. Yes, you're stubborn as always, my friend. He never changes, does he? I feel relieved just talking to him. Father Watson is currently acting as Bishop Orwell's advisor over at the Edith Grand Cathedral. We've been friends since our training days. I'm just glad he takes the time to see me every now and then. Our positions are quite different nowadays, but I'm sure our connection will remain as strong as ever. Vicar Nikolai is also kind of unorthodox, so I don't know if he would fit in at the Grand Cathedral. Curtis, could it be? That's a letter from Aramis Academy. Did they finally come to a decision? Oh, wait a second, I'll check. On behalf of Aramis Academy's Admissions Bureau, it is our pleasure to welcome you among our student body. He did make it. Did it! Mom, Dad, I really did it! Congratulations, Curtis. All your hard work has finally paid off. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Well done, Curtis. I suppose this is the result of that stalwart resilience of yours, my boy. You should be proud. Huh. I don't think I've ever seen you two so emotional before, but thank you. I'm so relieved. Well, it looks like you finally made it in. Wow, must have worked pretty hard to get in, huh? But doesn't that mean he'll be my junior come April? That'll be right before the start of the festival, too. I'm sure he'll manage to enjoy himself. Ah, that Aramis exam was so long. Is it really over? It'll probably be a while before it sinks in. I think I might actually start crying. I did it. Did you hear? My son made it into Aramis. We need to tell everyone in Old Town. No, in Edith. Mom, you're embarrassing me. I've been telling Curtis to do what he feels is best for himself lately, but honestly, I'm relieved to hear he chose Aramis. I'm so proud of you, Curtis. Well done. It's nice to see their family didn't fall apart. Unlike a certain other group. Hey, it's Huck. Think maybe you could do me a favor? So, there's this little girl in Old Town. Sharp as ever, eh? You got it in one. Yeah, go ahead and bring the pamphlets. Well, I'm not too sure how she'll take it, to be honest. He's trying to... show off her art. Welcome. It's kind of chilly out today, don't you think? Take your time and warm yourselves up. Oh, and by the way, Anya's not here right now. She went out with a friend of hers. I think her name was Kisara? They seem to get along pretty well. I'm sure they'll have plenty of fun.
本場レミフェリア式だ。ローリは専用のサウナストーンの熱を利用していてたな。始まっちゃいましたね。
これは皆さんいらっしゃいませ。
Oh, Filenkov is here. Where'd Rebecca go? Did Kisara drag her out with Anya? Did you hear? Rebecca left our house for the first time in over 10 years. She took Kisara out on a tour of the capital. Can't help being a little worried though. What if she has a panic attack and faints? Maybe I should focus on something else for now. Rebecca went out? Damn, no wonder it's snowing. Van? But I guess it is a little surprising. We should check up on her if we manage to cross paths. Definitely. So, he's got new stuff. Ah. Okay. Well then.
またお越しください。
Hey, welcome. How may we be of service today? I'm still getting back in the groove of things. It's been a while since I've watched the shop after all. But it's nice to see how much Chris has grown in my absence. I hope Rebecca and Kisara have some fun today.
どれにするんだい？またよろしくな。
4. Okay. Huh? What's that? This is from the Pandemonium event. Look at all those status effects. Beautiful. That did some damage. Beautiful.
こちらのターンです。情報を表示するわ。いい調査開始。このまま押し切る。ここが例の方。遅い。ドライブ開始さない。これで決める。ここが攻め時かと。翼よ導け。ナイツ・オブ・アスカリア。続いては
上限解放だ。
ここだ。はあ、リゼットさん。 見切れるかな。遅い。加減はいたしません。有効なランスがあるわよ。いや遅い。見切れるかな。決めろよ、バン。
続けエレイン。
これで一気に決めるわよ。はい。光、やー、助ける。まだまだ精進があるのみよ。
Divine Phoenix.
少しは力になれたかしら。
Another dual art. Wait, Law Chaos. Usually is Law Gray. It's odd. Alright.
Sa, 向かうわよ。いつも来てくれてリフレッシュできましたさっぱりしたみたいね。
硬いこと言うなよ。
Okay. So, Seiden is off limits, Trion is off limits, Duck Memorial Park is off limits. In return, we are able to access Auber, which we weren't able to access before, and I'm assuming we're going to be able to access the school this time around. Which means that Auber District is going to take considerably longer to explore. If that's the case. I'm not 100% sure on that. Also, let's go check Merhengarten. Just want to make sure that the pool for items is not expanded.
しっかりトークンを集めてきたわね。欲しいものはあるかしら。
Okay, so there's no new cores. Nothing new there. Okay. The items on offer there have not changed. And I just need one more level with her and then I can... I wonder how many points each upgrade is going to... Probably 3? Still skill crystals per upgrade? Which means that I could max out 2 of them. Silvery Cross. And... Knights of Asteria, probably. I have no idea when I'm going to have access to Swin again. Maybe I'll explore one more district and then we'll call it for tonight.
どこか寄り道していくかい？
Apparently, something happened in the condemned sector yesterday. They found gang members with most of the bones in their body broken. It's incredibly suspicious if you ask me. I just hope it doesn't start affecting my business. There's usually only invalids and junkies in the condemned sector. That's why this is so suspicious. I suppose I'll just have to keep an eye on things for the time being.
何をまたいらっしゃいね。
I heard that the whole Heiyue situation's come to a close finally. But for whatever reason, there's been reports of them meeting in the condemned sector. I can't imagine why, though. Maybe whoever saw them was hallucinating. Not about to correct him. Oh, you. Oh, it's the weapon shop. Hey, it's been a while. You're that girl. Have you been well? You two know each other? That's the same reaction he had to me. They met last time she was in the capital. He helped fix the sheath on my blade. It's actually held up pretty well so far. Is that so? I'm glad to hear it. Please, take a look around. And would you care for some high-quality clove oil? That might be just what my blade needs. He's got a whole bunch of sword products lined up. Awfully convenient. His business must be doing well. Inventory hasn't been moving as quickly as I'd like it to lately. How unfortunate. Oh, do people just not want to buy weapons anymore? I would assume it's because things have been more peaceful these days. Nah, that's not it. See, the army made changes to their equipment policies, which resulted in them releasing some of their old weapons to the public. Then some Zect Arms products were placed on the market for more affordable prices. I just ended up buying too much stuff. My warehouse is full to bursting. Yeah, I should have figured. Sounds like it's been pretty lively around here. You have no idea. I've got a good number of warehouses in the Republic, but actually transporting my products to them all could be a bit difficult. Why is inventory management such a headache? My life would be so much easier if I could just get rid of it all. Ah, new driver. Pluto's Nova and Ark of El Dorado. Holy crap. Okay, that's a good one. Hey, guess what? Mummy said she's gonna let me go to school from now on. There must be loads of kids my age up top. I can't wait to meet them all. And you know what else? I met a bunch of big kids last time I went to the surface. They told me there's supposed to be a big school festival soon. I love festivals. Maybe I could get Mummy to take me. Come on, Gabriella. Don't you think you're being a little too overprotective? Sure, an escort to the cathedral is fine, but you have to watch me while I work too? Hey, you can never be too prepared for an attack, okay? You're so paranoid. Well, whatever. Why don't I watch the store while you go pick up Yoda? By the way, you need to start letting him walk to Sunday school by himself. I'll consider it. Is it really okay to leave you by yourself? Ever the stalwart warrior you are. Gabriella said she'd give me a little something for watching the bar for her. But she always takes time out of her day to listen to my complaining. I figured this was the least I could do for her, you know? Wait, why does it feel like I'm forgetting something? Something I've been thinking about for a while now, but with all the shop stuff sorted, I've decided to start sending Yoda to Sunday school. I'll be staying with him during class, though. I mean, you see how cute he is, right? What if somebody tries to kidnap him? Yikes. Hey, glad you came. Heard you had a spot of trouble yesterday. To think you'd get into a fight with the princess. Yeah, I can't believe Ashen would try to do something like that. And Ikaruga had the same misunderstanding somehow? Something weird's going on for sure. Wait, why is a divine blade of silver here? I'm a Spriggan now. No, she's not. She's just here to lend us a hand. And a skilled hand that'll be. Anyway, I think it's pretty clear that something's happening behind the scenes here. I'm at a bit of a loss on where to start gathering info though. But I'm sure you all have a lead, right? I wouldn't call it a lead exactly. Must be talking about what we learned about the Crimson Corrosion. Sorry, but there's not actually much we can explain right now. We'll have to do a bit more digging, but you think you can keep us informed of anything new in the meantime? Of course. Still, it kind of sucks that we can't figure out what's going on. I mean, we're information brokers for goodness sake. I know the feeling, Hal, but something tells me this whole ordeal might be a bit more than we bargained for. Anyway, we'll let you know if there's anything unusual on our end. Just keep in touch, alright? We will. Thank you very much. Both Ashen and the Ikaruga had a misunderstanding of the situation. Or, I suppose, had an awareness different from reality. Well, she's well informed. Either way, it was all an illusion. Got a feeling some other power could be at play here. But all we really have are guesses at the moment. Well, that's fine. I'll just use my info networks to find the answer. Given what happened on Nemeth Island, guess it's not too surprising the Oathbreaker's involved. Haven't actually heard anything about the Society making any moves though. Maybe I need to cast a wider net. Anyway, I'll let you know if I find anything, alright? Hey there. Care to have some fun before you go? Oh, she always has the same dialogue. We decided to open the betting parlor for today's final Z1 race. If you're interested, most people go for ETWS. After that, it's Ingert, then Leno. But if you're not betting, get out of the way. I'm just trying to move things along before the scum get too noisy. These losers make such a ruckus over this stuff. Look, if you're gonna bet, do it already. Otherwise, get out of the way. You pleasant guy. Yes, yes. Or what do you say to having a girl that's a little more inexperienced? Don't you think it could be nice to warm her up a little? Her voice will sound all the sweeter. How about it? That's not a bad idea. Now that we have new talent, I need to start getting more customers in the door. This customer's got a lot of hidden kinks. He'll be just right for Eden. Maybe I could set him up with Lizzie. Yeah, good idea. I'll even introduce them myself. All the new girls. Tracy brought back a good number of new girls yesterday. It's going to be a doozy training them all. And it might be even harder on the club, at least until they learn to hustle customers themselves. But I could tell they're down on their luck. Well, the least I could do is give him a place to earn a living.
いけない子ね。また来なさいな。
Why is it so chill today? Oh well. I'll warm up in no time as long as I hustle. And say, why don't we have a drink or two to really get the blood flowing? Uh-huh. Hey, it's Joe Browning. You gotta enter the knockout tournament, man. Yeah, we've really been looking forward to it. I'm not joining. I've got other things to take care of, okay? Manly things. So I'll do a counter there, then rush him with my elbow. Ah, this is useless. I just can't see myself beating the bastard. I need to be stronger. Much stronger. Alvis, what are you doing here? Elaine, nothing in particular. Can't keep depending on everyone else. And I can't allow myself to tarnish the B-rank name. Looks like something's bothering him. Wonder what mess he's in this time. Or maybe he's too caught up in his feelings for a certain someone lately. Well, whatever it is, I have high hopes for Alvis. I wish him the best. Elaine, you're completely oblivious. Right. Doesn't seem like he'll be getting over it anytime soon. Yesterday's request. I should have known better. I mean, I almost put the client and Regina in danger. Maybe I shouldn't have been promoted in the first place. I see. He fucked up. Unprecedented doesn't even begin to describe this case. It's times like these when I wish I had that Spriggan on call. Ah, speak of the devil. Nice to see you, Arkride Solutions. Your body language tells me you aren't here about the notice I posted on that bulletin board. What, did you put up a request? Feels like I'm gonna regret this, but go ahead and give us the details and we'll hear you out. I'll just jump right into it then. It all began this morning. A man I'd never seen before had fallen unconscious here in the Blacklight District. He was easy pickings. That is to say, I gave him a checkup out of the kindness of my heart. While there weren't any external injuries, his disease had grown so severe that he couldn't move a muscle. I had medication specific to his condition in stock, so I brought him into the clinic and treated him then and there. Wow, you're a real saint of a doctor. Save for the part where she called him easy pickings. Now this is where the problem comes in. I took my eyes off him for just a second only to come back to an empty room and some money for my services. There was no sign that anyone else had come in, so he must have ran off on his own. If he was trying to dip out of paying his medical bills, that'd be one thing. But the prices you charge here are practically highway robbery. Besides, this patient left enough Mira before going, right? That he did. And the funny thing is, it was actually more than I was planning to charge. In any case, I have a few ideas as to why he ran out on me the way he did. He kept on ranting and raving, I can't believe they're after me, and so forth. There was a lot more to it, but that's the only part I could make out clearly. Those are the words of a guy caught up in the wrong kind of trouble. Whatever it is big enough that he'd rather book it than stay here and heal up. Maybe so. If it were as simple as that, I'd have been content to send him on his merry way, lollipop in hand. But his treatment isn't even close to complete yet. If he doesn't regularly take medication to relieve any side effects, the results could be disastrous. Worst case scenario, he'll die just like that. That's horrible. Shouldn't you be out trying to, I don't know, save his life? No need to get so worked up. I said worst case scenario, didn't I? The chances of that are below 1%. though it's 100% certain he'll end up in so much pain that he will wish he were dead. That's not any better. Indeed, if his condition was critical to begin with, any additional side effects would only exacerbate it. His personal circumstances notwithstanding, it would be best to retrieve him sooner rather than later. I'm guessing that's what you're requesting us to do? Right you are. My patient paid me in full, so I have an obligation to ride this out to the end. I'd appreciate it if you could bring him back here as quickly as you can. Huh. That's a way more level-headed ass than I was bracing for. I'm also a bit concerned about whoever it is that's after him. Whether it's to gather information or save someone in need, we're duty-bound to address this matter. What do you think, Van? Let's see. Patients escaped from my clinic, and his circumstances necessitate that he not be left unsupervised. Would you mind bringing him back for me? I'll be waiting at my clinic in the meantime. Dr. Isabel. Guess we don't have much choice but to take on the job. Thanks. Glad you see things my way. Now, here are some pills. Pass them along to my patient if you manage to find him. They're the same kind I'd originally planned to administer in order to moderate his side effects. If he's already exhibiting symptoms, these should be able to curb them for a while. Consider it done. So, mind giving us a few more specifics on this runaway of yours? Not at all. He's a man in his late 20s with a slim build. The medicine I gave him likely restored his mobility to some small degree. But as his treatment is only in its early stages, ergo far from complete, I suspect he'll be struggling to walk. In that case, it should be easy to follow his trail. Then the next question is, which way this guy headed? Is he hiding out in the Blacklight District, or did he already make for the hills? Well, why don't we go to the nearest exit and check? We can ask around the area and see if anyone saw him. If a sighting is reported, then the likelihood that he left the district grows. Elsewise, we can safely assume that he is still somewhere to be found here. Works for me. The exit closest to us is over in the northeast. Lindsay's shop is set up around those parts. We could try asking her about it. Let the search begin. Escaped patient. I'll just leave searching for the runaway to you. But if anything happens, contact me. As the one who did the asking, I'll do what I can to help. Spring is here. That means I'm a year older and a year closer to the expiration of the statute of limitations. The thought is so relieving. Can't believe it's been 2 years since I stabbed my ex-boyfriend. I'm almost there. All I need to do is wait out these next 6 months and I'll be good to go. Oh, I hope the time passes quickly. Injury I caused wasn't too serious, so I believe the statute of limitations should only be 3 years. Once I'm free, I'm gonna head to the surface and go cafe hopping. Just 6 months left, only half a year. It'll be difficult, but I'll do my best. Oh, Shizuna. There. A slender, sickly-looking man in his late 20s. Actually, I did see someone like that just a bit ago. He went through that exit over there. Lovely. We hit the bullseye right off the bat. Though, if he's left the Blacklight District, that gives us no shortage of locations to investigate. We're gonna need a little more info then. Like what direction he went, or if he was being tailed. Anything else you happen to notice, Lindsay? Well, let me think. He was out of breath, but that didn't keep him from muttering to himself. Things like, this passport should do the trick, and it'll be dicey near the embassies, but I have to go. You could have knocked him over with a feather. I was torn on whether or not to reach out. Thin, wimpy types don't usually do it for me, but his heavy panting and looks of agony were just so adorable. Oops, did I say that out loud? Only at the top of your lungs. Thanks for sharing, though. Funny girl, this one. Anyway, that passport bit sticks out to me. Chances are he came to the Blacklight District in order to get one faked for him. Then there's the part about the embassies. Sounds like he's got no choice but to be in the same area as them. Then our next stop is the Albert District. That's where all the embassies are. Well, I can't say I followed any of that, but I'm glad I was able to be of help. Hurry up and finish your work so you can visit me again, okay? Boyfriend number 4? How many times do I gotta say it? We are not together, period. Well, isn't this a comical little routine? See that glare in her eyes? Terrifying. She is not impressed with Lindsay. But it's locked tight. How did he get out then? There was something I was going to do.
これは皆さんいらっしゃいませ。お伺いしましょう。またお越しください。
I think this was going almost 9,000 HP. Holy crap. It's kind of crazy. Alright. I have to work tomorrow, so I'm going to call it here for tonight. And then, hopefully I'll pick it up tomorrow. Depends. Lately I haven't been feeling great after work, so... But hopefully I'm feeling good enough that I'll pick it up tomorrow and we'll see see what's going on with these anti-immigration terrorists. Maybe even catch up with Swin and Nadia. But I expect it'll take us a little longer to get to that point. Anyway, made some good progress today. But good night for now. Thank you for watching. And I will try to put chapters on stuff in the near future. It's been a while since I put chapters on my recent videos, so I do need to get back and do that, but I have notes written down for timestamps and stuff. Just haven't gotten around to doing it. Oh, also, before I go, Claire Obscure Expedition 33 is coming out in 2 or 3 weeks. I think it's like April 20 something. I already pre-ordered it, so I do plan to play that, stream that when it comes out, so look forward to that as well. Good night.